unscheduled broadcast tonight. We'll see if anybody wants to join in. For those of you who are watching, the world is a little bit in flux here. And there's not much really any of us individually can say. So rather than make my regular video content, I decided I would just go live and have a little conversation with folks. Drew, how are you, my man? Hey, there's multiple people, looks like, joining. For those of you who are just joining, I'm not really streaming tonight to talk about cryptocurrency, just kind of the state of things. I mean, I will look at a couple things that are going on. Yeah, Crypto Dreams is saying it right there. What we're hearing is that Ukraine is full scale being invaded right now. It's absolutely crazy. And yeah, Crypto Overlord saying that it's bad timing for the SataMask launch. I'm sure there's a very high probability you could see a delay. And for the first time, I think as a community, we would be very understanding of that. So I just was going to say, I've lived in a couple of different countries in my life. Lived in the United States most of my life, and I spent some time in Venezuela. And Venezuela, when I was there, was back in 1993. Things were tough, but they're even more difficult now. And in my opinion, it's why we need decentralization. Okay, the family's doing good, Drew. Everybody, as far as I know, doing just fine. Kids are asleep upstairs. My wife is down in Phoenix, Arizona, helping my son and his wife. They're gonna be making a move, but yeah, just when you put all of the power in centralized places, if you have bad actors, then you get bad results. This is kind of that play stupid games, get stupid prizes, win stupid prizes. And so, yeah, hopefully this is not, I'm not trying to make this into, this is the end of everything. And, that we're looking at, a potential global catastrophe. But I think we're all over this, Again, it's what I like about decentralization. In decentralized communities, we get to choose who we associate with. We get to decide, what brings us together, what bonds us together. And I've been, traveled a little bit, enough to know that, the centralized powers a lot of times will kind of demonize people that they, it's like everybody has to have a bad guy. And so they'll tell us, oh, these people over here, those are bad people. You don't want to associate with those people. It's a different culture, different race, different religion. And what you find, if you actually are able to meet and talk to the people, is that they're pretty much the same as you are. And you have two governments that have to have some kind of leverage over the people. So they create all kinds of chaos. And I don't know exactly what the conflict even is right now between Russia and the Ukraine, except for they want more land, more people to control. I don't really know. But you can see the effect that it's having on the market is absolutely, the market is having a rough go. And like I say, I'm not really here to make a crypto content. I'm actually going to skip making my regular content tonight. But if you haven't seen this, here we are. This is the whole entire market for cryptocurrency. I'm sure the stock market tomorrow, potential for the same kind of thing, but look at the red on the screen, friends. I mean, every single project, And Saitama right now is taking a pretty good beating too. So, it just kind of is, I guess, what it is. So, um, I'm probably not going to keep this one going long term tonight, but I wanted to check in and just let everybody know, it's this is kind of what we set ourselves up for when we put all of the power in the hands of a few people. And it is what draws me to cryptocurrency and decentralized systems, because we're taking the power back. We're deciding how the money works. We're deciding who we work with, who we associate with. We've got people in the community, in the audience, from all over the world. We've got people even right now, Europe. I'm sure we have people in Russia. There's probably people in Ukraine that are, if they're not a part of this particular audience, they're definitely a part of the crypto community. And the people there, they're no different than any of us. We want security, we want safety, we want our families to be able to grow up and be free and have all of the things that they need to have a happy life. So um, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments here for just a minute. Yeah, I am flying solo tonight, but it's good news. Like I say, my wife is in Phoenix helping my son and my daughter-in-law. My son is in podiatry school. He's starting his clinical rotations. He'll be traveling all over the world. And so his wife and my 2-year-old granddaughter are moving back for a year. So I get my granddaughter with me for a whole year. That part is going to be great. It's going to be hard for my son and his wife, but on a greedier sense, for grandpas, this is a pretty good thing. Wash hands. I'm not sure what you mean by that one. Watch the Oracle on YouTube. Also, haven't seen that one, but I guess it's something I can check into. So I'm gonna keep this one pretty brief tonight. I just wanted to say, guys, that I'm not gonna let this issue affect the way that I'm doing my investing. It's obvious tons of people are selling off right now, but I think what you're going to end up seeing is that people who are the savvy traders are going to they got out first, they're going to buy back low, and people who panic are going to get totally wrecked. So, my Saitama, I hold it in Ledger, so I don't really mind showing it off that much, because it's pretty hard to. Oh, I just kicked the auto drop button there, but it's pretty hard to steal. But I can show you that I still have all of my Saitama balance, and it is absolutely just getting wrecked right now, you guys. So just for transparency's sake, let's see if I can pull back up, add my screen to the chat here. Here's my coins right here. And I report it every day, so you guys see it, but there's still, the 560 billion is about what I've got. And it's just totally wrecked right now. It's pretty close, honestly, to my original investment. And at one point in time, I was up so hard that it's painful to see. And everybody is in really a painful spot right now. So, I'm only displaying that so you guys know I'm not going to change my strategy. If the whole thing goes to nothing, we've still got, we've got our health, we got our families. As long as you've got that stuff, the important things intact, we can make the rest of it work out. And if we get poor, we'll be in good company because we'll be poor together. So I'm just I'm not going to adjust what I'm doing. I'm sure, zero star here saying, whole bad times will pass, and they do. This stuff has come and gone in the past. It sucks. The civil unrest is just horrible and seemingly so unnecessary. It's just not necessary at all. This day and age, especially, it seems like with all the technology that we have, if we just made people a little more free, they could be where they want to be. They could live where they want to live. Those guys could have open borders, at least in terms of travel and be neighbors. You'd think it would work out. I don't know what a little extra land over there is going to gain people who have one of the largest land masses already. So I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. This is kind of coming off as a down thing, and I've had a good day, but there's no positive way to spin. There's some civil unrest going on, and so we just hang in there and see where the whole thing leads. I'm sure it might be painful for a few days here, but things should get back on track. Even if it becomes an extended period of time or more countries get involved, I'm sure we'll come through it. It's just it's going to take time. So without knowing more about the situation or where it's going to lead, I'm not going to speculate on anything like that. I'd ask you guys if you have any questions, but I'm not really, and neither are you, really wanting to talk crypto, I'm sure. So I'm not going to keep this going for too long. I just want to say, if nothing else, it's times like these that remind us how good we have it most of the time. Count your blessings, count your, count your blessings, the people you've got close to you, let them know that you love them, and just take it one day at a time here. With that said, guys, I think I'm just going to call it a night, get some sleep. I've got some great things going on right now in the channel. If things perk up a little bit out there, I will I'll give you guys all the good news. Good things are happening for the Stacker channel, but we'll hold off on that and put it together in an organized way and and release it to you when things going well. Yeah, oil, go figure. Money, power, the two things that seem to corrupt. So, and I'm not making that on Russia or anybody. It's centralized power, money corrupts. So, all right, guys, have a great night. Be well. You folks in the Ukraine, if you're watching, we hope that everything works well, that you guys come through this safely, and that there's some kind of a resolution. So you're in our prayers. And friends in Russia, if you have any say whatsoever, try to influence for good. That's all of us can do. Have a great night, you guys. Be blessed. Thanks for checking in with me. I'll produce my regular content here, probably back to tomorrow if we can. If not, I'll check back in with you. We'll keep the conversation going. All right. Take care. Have a great night.